Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Pisces for the month of July 2021. I hope all my Pisces friends are doing great. As you know, this is a general reading, and so there will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Pisces. In the past position, we've got the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Swords. In the obstacle position, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Lovers, clarified by the Four of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Really wonderful spread, dear Pisces. Let's get right into it. In the past position, we do have the Eight of Wands, which is a card. We see that there are no people in this card, no even animals. This is a card purely of movement. In the past, you did have a lot of movement. Sometimes that could actually mean physical travel. Perhaps you moved to several different homes. Perhaps you relocated due to your job. Perhaps some of you were in the military. Perhaps you relocated due to attending a college or a school that you were going to. But the Eight of Wands is a card of actually journey, movement. It kind of represents speed and sometimes hastiness, rushing. It's a card of progress mainly, but also it's important to remember that the Eight of Wands is represented by fire, and fire tends to surge for things. And so the Queen of Swords here in the clarifying position suggests to me that you were kind of looking to express how you feel. You were looking to obtain more clarity regarding a situation that really mattered a lot to you. You were looking to have a clear perspective on something, a clear vision of something, and you were able to attain it as well. Now, in the obstacle position, we do have the King of Swords. It's interesting to me that, first of all, in this spread, we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So you do have a lot of clarity. You do have a lot of perceptiveness as well. But you don't really want to have the King of Swords in the challenging position because he can be quite unpleasant. He can be somewhat tyrannical and very controlling. He's someone who likes to dominate the conversation. He's someone who always, absolutely always likes to be right. And this could be a man or a woman in your life because, as we know, energy is interchangeable. So sometimes this could represent a very masculine female as well. And sometimes, you know, this could represent someone in your life like a male who is being, you know, very dominating, if you will. He doesn't really speak the truth because in the challenging position, you know, swords become quite negative. They become quite hurtful. And he uses the sword that he has in order to kind of be hurtful with the words that he says. So definitely be aware of this manipulative energy in the month of July, this low vibrational energy, and you want to create distance between yourself and this person. Now, in the clarifying position, we do have the Nine of Pentacles, which definitely, Pentacles represent financial aspects of our life. And so anytime you have Pentacles in the challenging position, you want to watch your money. You want to make sure that you don't spend more than you are earning or more than is coming in, because definitely the Nine of Pentacles could point to poor financial decisions in the month of July, living beyond your means as well. So you want to make sure you're very much on a budget, and you're, you know, like, the month of July is not the time to make huge purchases. It's not the time to make, you know, investments. It's not the time to make big moves either, because we are in the Neptune retrograde period at this time. The Neptune retrograde period started on June 25th, so it's gonna, you know, cover all of July. So it's important to remember not to share too much information with other people. Don't share your thoughts, don't share your feelings. Kind of keep things close to yourself, you know, follow your intuition, listen to your inner voice, but don't necessarily kind of show your hand, show your cards too much to other people, because some people may take advantage of that. Because Neptune creates, when it goes retrograde, it creates misunderstandings when it comes to communication. It also creates misunderstandings when it comes to perception. Sometimes people operate based off of their perceptions, and if their perceptions are incorrect, that may influence your progress towards your goals. So you want to make sure to keep your cards, close to your chest. Don't share too much information with other people. Now in the present position, we have the beautiful card of the Lovers. I really love this card. I mean, it's a really positive card. It suggests that you are feeling one with your soulmate, that you are following your heart, you're experiencing love. Because remember, love can come in different forms. It can be love between a man and a woman, but it also can be love between a parent and a child. It can be love between like sometimes we have love for art or hobbies or something, whatever that may be. Lovers is always a good card. It's also a card of good balance. It's a card of making the right decisions as well, and feeling passionate about someone else or something else, and overall, it's just a really happy card that suggests that you have a really good, strong hold over your decision making. Now, it's clarified here with the Four of Cups, which is not the best clarifying card to have with the Lovers, because the Four of Cups suggests to me that there's a little bit of detachment, and there's a little bit of disconnectedness, if you will, with a relationship that means a lot to you. Perhaps you were expecting to feel a certain way, and then when things kind of happened for you, you realize that you're feeling a little bit indifferent towards a relationship that matters a lot to you. So you definitely want to take it slow throughout the month of July when it comes to relationships. Just allow yourself to process feelings, figure out your emotions. It's the best time to actually meditate and drink plenty of water and ground yourself. The reason those three things are important to do, Pisces, is because when you meditate, you're able to observe your thoughts. When you observe your thoughts, the longer you do it, you become stronger at it. Remember, you don't want to influence your thoughts. Like, I just thought about doing this and I don't want to do that. Just allow your thoughts to be natural. If you thought about something you don't enjoy, just allow that to happen. The more you observe your thoughts like a third party, like an out-of-body experience, the more you observe your thoughts, the more you become comfortable in not allowing those thoughts to control you. That is ultimately what you're striving at. If you keep wanting to control your thoughts, then you're not there yet. Remember to just observe your thoughts in order to get to that point where you don't allow your thoughts to control you, where you are free, because you are in your own frame, and that's where you ground yourself really well. When you are staying in your own frame, when you're staying in your own body, then you are able to ground yourself and make decisions that are truly important to you, without any kind of outside influence. So that's important to remember, to ground yourself as well. When you connect with something bigger than yourself, like nature, right? When you take walks in nature, when you connect with animals, with trees, with things that you see around you, it helps you stay in your own frame. Remember those three words, stay, or four words, stay in your own frame. 5 words. But that is very, very crucial, because it helps you be grounded, and once you are grounded, you're able to kind of see success and abundance on the outside, because you are able to have your boundaries and make sure that you're not spending too much time on other people's needs versus your own needs. And of course, drinking plenty of water is also important, because water is kind of like life. It represents life. Without water, you cannot have life. And you have this perfect combination, because you also have the sun here in the crowning position here, of the deck. So definitely you have the sun. Remember to drink plenty of water, and you will be really, really well balanced and really well aligned in the month of July. Remember that it is important to do, this work, because it helps you kind of enjoy this journey much better. But water is an important element, because, for example, if you pour water into a cup and you tell that water, I love you, it retains that information, and it has that positive vibration that is created. And when you drink that water, that positive love vibration is inside of you. Water is used for many different manifestations. Water is very, very important. That's why, people go into a river and submerge themselves. There's all kinds of things that people throughout history do with water, because it's a very truly important element. In the future outcome position, we do have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. I'm not really sure how I feel about this combination, because I know a lot of people actually love the Seven of Swords. They love the Seven of Swords because this card suggests that you are gaining an advantage. But you're gaining an advantage by breaking the rules. And so there is a little bit of a moral dilemma when it comes, for me personally, when it comes to the Seven of Swords card, because we see this person making away with these swords that he's carrying, and he's sort of looking back to see that nobody's following him, nobody noticed him doing something he isn't supposed to be doing. This card is a card of moving, progressing towards your goal and towards your dreams by kind of cutting a corner somewhere, by breaking the rules, by cheating or lying or stealing or doing something that could be seen as not so good. But at the same time, when you start looking at it, what is really cheating, Some people believe that if you're not cheating, you're not really trying. So sometimes in life, you cannot achieve anything without breaking the rules. Sometimes life kind of makes you break the rules. But again, after the Seven of Swords, we know which kind of card comes, and that's the Eight of Swords, the card of anxiety, and the card of sleepless nights and worry, and kind of creating this very heavy mental energy that is very unhealthy and low vibrational. So going back to the Seven of Swords, it's important to remember that yes, this is a card of deception, this is a card of trickery, this is a card of using dishonesty to achieve your goals, to achieve this reward, to achieve this stability, if you will. And I do believe that if you are able to internally reconcile that, breaking of the rules with getting the rewards and stability, then you're just fine. The most important progress happens on the inside. It happens with your emotions. It happens with your thoughts and with your feelings. So it's definitely important to remember that yes, you're gaining a huge advantage in the month of July. You have plenty to celebrate. You are on the top of the world. If you're not feeling like you're on the top of the world, you're certainly getting there, but I would proceed very cautiously. And of course, the Knight of Pentacles is a really great card. It's a card of this wonderful reward coming your way. The Knight of Pentacles is all about stability, and efficiency and responsibility, and also hard work, because Pentacles are represented by the earth element. So they don't move very fast. Pentacles don't, but it is a really wonderful reward that is coming towards you, probably around the beginning of August, to be honest. Let's see what we can clarify with the two energy oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Rest and Rejuvenation and Angel of Love. Rest and Rejuvenation is all about relaxation and meditation. This card shows us a man in meditative state, in a tranquil state. And so this message here is that it's time to take a break. Perhaps go on a vacation, perhaps take a few days off, but you want to reconnect with yourself yourself. You want to check in with yourself. You want to make sure you're balanced, that you feel balanced. This card generally indicates that there should be more time for you, like downtime for you. Create downtime for you. Make sure that you have an opportunity to engage in peaceful kind of thinking and peaceful energy. So make sure it is a priority for you in the month of July. Take time off, rejuvenate yourself, find some healing time, peaceful time. Make sure your energy is really, really positive. That is a priority for you to do in the month of July. The Angel of Love is a reminder for us that if you want to have more intimate connections in your life, if you want to have stronger relationships, friendships, romantic partners, then first and foremost, you should focus on having a really strong love for yourself, a really strong connection to yourself. And again, that requires being in your own frame. When you stay in your own frame and realize that you are already whole, then you're able to have that greater love that you seek. Remember that you are already whole. The potential childhood trauma or something that has happened in the past that left a wound may distract you, but in reality, you are whole and you're beautiful and you're unique, and there's nothing that you cannot achieve or manifest into your life. Some of you may require, however, shadow work. Shadow work is times when you address uncomfortable emotions and incorporate them into yourself. When you address and resolve and incorporate those emotions into yourself, you remember that you're whole. Let's see what mystical wisdom cards can clarify for us. We have leadership, set your goals. An angel of miracles, open your heart and expect a miracle. Definitely the divine here is calling you to take lead. Make sure that you have courage and bravery and really jump into action throughout the month of July, because this is the month of taking action. If you want to see a lot of rewards down the road, you must plant the seeds now and tend to those seeds. When you continuously plant seeds, you continuously have rewards. Again, it's very, very important, but definitely you are ready to take leadership. You're ready to be brave and to show courage. And remember, leaders, also make mistakes, and leaders also have doubts as well. And anytime you have a doubt, that's your ego. Anytime you feel hatred or doubt or suspicion, that's your ego, that's pulling you. But you're stronger than that because you stay in your own frame and you have that incredible love for yourself and your uniqueness and your originality. So that is definitely important to remember throughout the month of July. And of course, miracles. What a great card to have. Miracles are just so important. Remember that the universe has a mysterious way in which it works out. Sometimes it makes no sense, but when we do receive the rewards and the miracles, they're so worth it and they're so important to us. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Pisces. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as check me out on Instagram. I have a lot of wonderful affirmations on Instagram, and it's just, kind of helps you maintain that high vibration, which is important to remember. Thank you so much and have a great day.